'Cause it's the West Side Stories with Joey Mejia, talking comedy and smoking good sense of me. It's the West Side Stories with your host Wes Brenner and Joey Mejia. How could it get much better? West Side Stories.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of West Side Stories podcast. I am your host, Wesley Brenner, and I am back again with the ever all-knowing and all-seeing Joey Mejia.
Thank
a
you.
third eye. He comes on top of your pineal gland. He appears.
Pineal gland, yeah.
Pineal.
Pineal, pet, tomato, whatever.
Yeah, he comes on that gland, you know. Talking about coming on glands.
Thank you for not calling me illustrious, because I still don't know what that word means.
No, I know. We're going to look it up today. Oh, wait, here. We got to move
Did you
this
come on a gland recently?
over here.
What was that?
Oh, what the fuck? I just broke the TV.
No, you just...
Oh, here it is.
plugged.
No, we don't need that.
You
That's
don't
just
need it plugged in?
it could be.
I mean, it'll battery
All right, this is a bad start.
action.
Let's start it again. One more time.
Doesn't
I'm just
matter.
kidding. I'm just fucking playing.
Perfectionist. Four
No, this
people.
is one of maybe the last 3 podcasts that actually have good audio on it, because PJ finally taught me how to EQ the pod track correctly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Shout out Hell Yeah Podcast. Shout out PJ. Shout out Rob Conroy.
Seattle
shout out all the boys. Shout out the Seattle.
Comedians.
Yes, Seattle fucking comics and podcasters and funny people that we love, our friends. Yeah, dude, we are here again, and it's a good fucking week. Yeah, it's a good week. I hit that, man. Ow, goddamn it. How you feel, Joey?
I'm sorry that I made your finger touch the hot ash.
It's okay. Have you ever been burned by a cigarette, like the red coal of a cigarette before? Like somebody brushed it against you, maybe when they're drunk at a party or something.
No,
That shit
but
hurts.
Soup Man has mentioned. He actually has a joke about this.
Who
I'm
the
not
fuck is
gonna-
Soup Man?
Soup Man, he's a Seattle guy as well. Dante, I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, I
different
know who
guy.
you're talking
You have
about.
ash on you. That's going to burn. You're going to get a whole... It's very exciting.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Actually, I know who you're talking about. I watched
guy.
him. I watched him deal with a heckler very well. There was a heckler at Tacoma Comedy Club, and it was such a funny story. Actually, I remember because so the heckler is heckling every comic, and one comic, I forget who it was. I don't think it was Dante, but he did well too. Like he dealt with her well, but another comic came up, and the heckler, her boyfriend was a pilot. Somehow that had been figured out through crowd work or whatever. And so then the fucking next comic, he comes up and she's still heckling and stuff, and he's like, yo man, you're a pilot, how'd you end up landing this? About his girl, and that was so good. It was just yes. And so this dude just fucking destroyed this heckler, but she was drunk, so she was like, what?
I thought it was going to be, will you fly her out of here?
That would be
That's gonna
good
the
too. That'd be
line.
decent too. Yeah, exactly.
But what were you saying?
But anyways, she fucking keeps heckling people, and the next comic gets up, and he is fucking not stoked about it, dude. He's not having it, and so basically she starts heckling him too, and he puts down. Hold on.
So she's hot because he said, how'd you land this, I think, right?
She's
That's
not no. He's saying how did you land this fucking train wreck of a fucking drunk mess of a loud, you know what I mean? He's you're a pilot. You should be getting high class pussy,
Yeah.
and you have this drunk trashy bitch fucking heckling people at a Tacoma Comedy Club on a fucking Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Pilots deserve high-class pussy in your mind.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying that, not even in my mind, but that was the joke, and I understood it because it's pilot, doctor, these kind of high paying. I don't know if pilot pays that high, but people are still oh, you're a pilot. Just if you're a firefighter or something, it's not probably a high paying job, but chicks are that's hot. You're a hero. You're going into a fucking bar or a burning fucking blaze to
Whatever
fucking
firefighters
save a
do.
kitten or whatever,
Whatever
from a
firefighter-
fucking
Yeah, they just get cats.
yeah, from ladder and a tree cat. Yeah, dude.
Tree cat.
Yeah, that's what they're squirrel. Tree cats. Squirrels are tree cats. You didn't know? Meow. But anyways, so fucking So, anyways, like this girl is heckling the back to the Tacoma Comedy Club. This chick is heckling, and the comic who is on stage, he's not like dealing with this well. So he decides he's like, "Fuck this." Like he's like, "Yo, I'm fucking." He ends his set and like walks like menacingly off the stage towards the fucking chick who's been heckling, and everybody kind of is like, oh dude, this dude's about to hit this bitch, and then he doesn't. He walks past her, but he walks right past her to the table behind her, grabs a full cup of water, turns around and dumps it on her head, like behind, like the back of her head. She's covered, just sitting there, like just taking it, like she's just like letting it drip down her. And then fucking her boyfriend, dude, does nothing, bro. He literally sits forward, just staring forward, doesn't get up and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, don't fucking pour shit on my girl. Like, doesn't defend his chick in any way. Bro, that was the last time she ever would get wet for him. Yeah. Like, ironically, she was wet in that moment, but her pussy would never be wet again for him. Wow. No, like, that dries that up. Like, you have to fight to the death at that point.
He likes comedy more than her.
He should have brought, if that was the case, he would have made her leave or shut up. Like,
he's a pilot. He probably has multiple. He's probably a poly pilot.
Yeah. A polylit.
Yeah, because he probably wasn't he didn't care as much. That's why he was looking forward, because he's like, ugh.
Yeah, but still, like, he didn't have respect for comedy, because he would have like been like, hey, you need to get out of here. Or he would have been like...
I mean, he could have just been embarrassed. Like, some people... I've heard that, where their friend... They bring a friend, and then their friend is ridiculous, and then they're so embarrassed.
Well, obviously, that's like... If that's in a relationship, then that just means that dude is whipped as fuck. And so he's like... She's in the control seat, and so he's basically like, I can't. He's like, or he's picking his battles, like, where he's like, I would rather not have a fight about us leaving right now, because then I'm gonna eat it all night long. So he's like, I'm just gonna stay and just be a little bitch and just be meek and eager.
My mind went somewhere else.
Or not eager, but
eat it all night long.
Meager. Yeah. I said eager. I said meek and meager. That's what I meant to say. Right. But anyways, that shit was crazy. Yeah, fucking.
I heard. Yeah, I was at Bob's Java Jive, which is a cool little spot.
Tacoma
that does a mic on Thursdays, I think.
Okay, yeah, and it's built in the shape of a teacup, right? A tea kettle.
Yeah.
It's in the You're just gonna skip that detail for the audience, dude.
It's pretty cool.
It's a fucking iconic Tacoma spot.
Heard that story being told there. Like the person that did it
was there. He was doing it as a bit.
No, he was just.
I was just talking about it. Yeah, he was recounting.
Recanting.
I think that's different.
I have to be careful if I say that word.
Where my renegs at? Well, my renegs stand up.
I won't
the renegs. But yeah, fucking yeah.
Comedy drama.
Comedy
the worst
drama.
Thing you've seen is somebody.
I saw somebody attack Leo Miller on stage, like the chick.
Physically?
She tried to, like, she rushed the stage, and then fucking like we were all kind of behind her, and then I think I was actually one of the people who like kind of like started grabbing her, and then the bartenders like grabbed her and shit, and like
Leo Miller, his Instagram, Miller Time, 9,000 or whatever, 10,000, whatever.
One of the numbers, yeah, some random set numbers.
Miller,
Another Seattle. Yeah, this is all. This is just a shout out.
Well, Joe Smith posted San Diego.
Oh yeah.
He posted recently.
Yeah, that was just last week. Yeah,
there's a girl standing very menacing.
Yeah, right in front of him. Yeah, that was from the like Quantum Brewing the other day. Yeah, that was at Quantum. I think it goes there.
That's a good poster for comedy.
Yeah, no, it was funny. And he made T-shirts.
Did he already make T-shirts?
He put T-shirts on his Instagram. He just put, check out
Joe
Smith.
I think on Instagram. I think it's Yes Joe Smith.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to try to shout out the Instagrams.
But he's very funny. Yeah, Joe Smith is super funny. He hosts at Saki Sushi on Monday nights. Yeah, he hosts on Mondays, and he's very funny. I've seen him like hold it the fuck down there for like a fucking 45 minutes or something of just talking,
Oh,
like 30,
yeah.
just
He
straight,
ends
just
it at
riffing.
It's like a mic
yeah.
that goes 3 hours, technically 6 to 9.
And it's still in its like fucking prepubescent fucking
Yeah.
like incubation phase, so it's just
It's
like
a toddler.
not a ton of people go out yet, but we're trying to build it. It's a good. The owners are real cool. They like comedy and shit. So like,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Shout out
Stage
Mike
10.
Tran.
Yeah, Mike
for
Tran is
building
running
that mic and stuff. Yeah,
the sushi man.
yeah. So that's cool.
Joey Medina's gonna be there on June 13th.
Yeah, I don't
for
know
a
who
show.
that is.
He's a Latin king of comedy. He's like a legendary comedian.
Uh-huh.
I don't know his stuff, but I know his name literally is like a letter away from my.
That makes me think of I just random tangent, but like Bobby Lee or Steve Byrne just posted a picture of like him, Bobby Lee, and Ken Jeong in when they were first like had moved all to fucking like
Dr. Ken Jeong.
Hollywood and we're all like hanging out and fucking like doing spots together and stuff and just like getting fucking further in comedy, like young still in the business. And they would fucking joke about being like they're gonna tour, or they toured as the Kims of comedy, which I thought was very
That's
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kings of comedy.
Yeah, Kings of Comedy, yeah, and then Latin Kings of Comedy, and then all these.
Has there been a white Kings of comedy? You probably can't do that.
It's the Legion of Skanks.
Oh, that's
the White Kings of
Big
Comedy.
I can see Big J with the crown. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, dude. So you're gonna go up tonight at ACC. Hopefully, if you get.
We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna get maybe next week for there. I'm gonna try La Jolla if I get my name pulled.
Yeah.
And then the Galley, and try to pair that with a trailer park. That late night mic, I can't even get on because so many people get.
You just gotta sign up first.
Early.
You just gotta get there right at 9:30.
Yeah,
I always roll over at 9:30, like right after I do my spot at ACC, or if it's before. Whichever way. Like if I'm after 9:30, then I'll go over there right at 9:30. Sign up.
I'm getting used to it a little.
Yeah,
bit,
you gotta do that because that mic definitely fucking like populates super quick.
Because I'm at ACC, I'm like, wait, when am I gonna go up? And then it's like, oh, I could risk it and walk and then miss my.
Well, you don't want to risk it and miss it,
That's
but
why,
you just do it enough time. Like you gotta
Yeah.
plan it with enough time. Where you're like, okay, there's like 10 minutes or 15 minutes before I'm gonna go up. There's like 3 or 4 people at least, and one like work spot. But anyways, this is too much shop
It's just
talk.
a busy mic,
too much
though.
shop.
There's some people that don't get to go up.
Well, and it's unfortunate that it's such a small space because it's a busy mic, but not all those people are in there because it's like a bar, and then it's like the bar or the mic is contained inside of a trailer that's inside of this place. It's called Trailer Park at Night, so there's a bunch of different trailers, like little fucking kind of like.
It's a weird
what kind of
vibe.
trailers are those? Like.
I
Not
don't know.
Winnebagos, but it's not like a trailer, like a trailer park trailer. It's like a little fucking like hitch behind your truck, like
like a pop up.
But they're not pop up. They're already popped.
Yeah,
They're pre-popped.
That kind of
They're pre-popped trailers.
that size and structure. Of a pop up.
Yeah. Like a little Airstreams. That's what they're called.
Yeah,
Like Airstreams.
but that's a fun dive bar.
but they're, like,
That's
different
a weird
routes.
place.
Yeah. No, it's a cool spot. I mean, there's some cool.
Their Nintendo is broken though. The D-pad doesn't work, so you can't actually play the game.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer.
Sucks.
Yeah, they need to fix
I
it.
just-
At least they don't charge for it. At least it's free. That's kind
Yeah.
of nice. Because some places, a lot of places, like they have video games and stuff, and you have to pay like $5 to rent out. Like even at 4B's, like back in Seattle,
Yeah.
the bar that we used to do
I
a
don't mind
mic at.
quarter games. I like quarter games, but
Yeah, yeah.
anyway.
But anyways, dude. So fucking, I was tripping on this. So I was talking to my roommate. Yeah. This acid. Would you like a tab?
No.
It's very
Never
pure.
done it.
Yeah.
I'm a
Gel.
pure, straight non-acid edged man.
Yeah. No, you never done acid?
No.
You don't think you'll
Is
ever?
that shocking to you?
Uh,
You've never done acid? I got that a lot for weed. You've never smoked weed? Like, because I didn't smoke until I was like 23.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They were like, what? Like,
Michael Red, who we had on last week. Well, I guess not last week technically because there's going to be 2 episodes between that because
yeah, I don't know the
episode with
schedule.
Ian's coming out and then the episode with PJ and Rob. And then, but
Oh,
so,
you got an episode with Ian Finance?
yeah.
Congratulations.
No, I didn't. Ian, Adam Ivan, the painter, and my good homie, one of my best friends back in Seattle. But anyway, so I was talking to my fucking roommate, and she was telling me because we were just debating like the generational, like the different names for the generations. Like there's like there's the baby boomers. I mean, there's a silent era or the silent age or whatever they're called, silent something.
Never heard of it.
That's like the 50 or like
40s,
50s.
I've
yeah,
never heard of them.
Yeah, exactly. Never heard. Yeah, good joke.
Very clever.
That was fast. That was too fast for both our brains. No, so yeah, there was the silent. You never heard them. They were screaming in silence, and then there was the baby boomers, and then there was the well, because then there was one in between there that I was
baby doomers.
No, the doom preppers, the baby doom preppers. Yeah, they're like prepping for fucking. No, the generation.
Is that Will Smith's face looking at me right now? I don't like it.
Names.
That's Will Smith, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because there's fucking. Okay, let's see. So there's. Here we go.
Just heard your bone pop.
Up. Okay, so there was the new. Wait. What the fuck is this? Okay, there was the GI generation, which was 1900s to 1924. Then there's the silent generation. You've never heard because they're silenced. 1925 to 1945. Then there's the baby boomers. Oh, I forgot that there was a screen up there too. That's cool.
Yeah, my
see.
mommy's a boomer.
So then there's the baby boomers, right, which were the fucking 1946 through 1964. Then there's the Generation X, or 13ers, which I've never heard that term before. 1965 through 1979. Then there's us, the millennials. Well, wait, are you a millennial? Yeah, you're a millennial too, right?
You don't know.
Yeah.
I'm ageless.
Yeah.
You can put me anywhere.
All right, you're in all categories. So then there's the fucking millennials or Generation X, which is 1980 through 2000. And then there's fucking the new silent generation. Generation Y. Yeah, Generation Y. I've never heard of Generation Y, but we are Generation Y, I guess.
Yeah,
I never heard that. But also I've never heard the term 13ers.
True.
And then new silent generation, I never heard that term, but that's Generation Z. And then now the current generation now after Generation Z or Gen Z is Gen Alpha.
So it just starts
the kids
over.
of the Gen Z kids. So the kids of the Gen Zers, this is Generation Alpha. And this is the language, the terminology that is hip with Generation Alpha today, bro. So we should just go through these. Because some of them we've heard, some of them we haven't.
I was wondering why Oprah was shouting your basic at me.
So 8 is the first one. This goes in alphabetical order. 8 is the first one, ATE, which says used to describe something impressive or outstanding. Example, the presentation you gave on dinosaurs totally ate.
No.
you know so much. Like you're very like it was really impressive. It's like, oh man, this podcast ate, bro. This podcast totally ate, bro.
I ate it.
And so then basic, we obviously know that one. Conforming to the mainstream trends or lacking. Bet. We know that.
I only know it because I was a substitute teacher, and the kids were.
But you know it. I mean, yeah. I didn't
know it at all.
Well, I didn't know it for like a long time too. But I knew it but I've known it for the last 5 years or something like that. You know what I mean? Like right?
3 years now.
3 or 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Like you've heard bet for a long time.
On me. Like I heard it in hip hop a lot, and I didn't know what it was saying.
Yeah. They're like, duh.
Kids were saying,
yeah,
all right.
Bet.
Sorry,
I left my food there. Here, I can take that, Sarah. So it's not just like. My bad. Fucking.
But I had to use context clues to figure out what bet was.
Yeah.
So, they're saying okay.
Hell yeah, yeah. So then there's Big W or Big L, which just is like
That's a rapper.
W. Yeah, Big L, dude. I know. I'm like, yo, the kids listen to Big L. Like, I love Big L.
This better not overtake the man Big L. This term, if you search Big L and you don't get the rapper because of this term, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah. So anyways, that's like basically just like taking a W or like taking an L, which we've heard for a while. Like, oh man, that's a W, or like, oh, that was an L.
Yeah, but
like
now it's big.
but now it's big, which is just so dumb. Like, where'd that start in Texas? Everything's bigger in Texas. Then there's Bop, which is like a song we've heard. That's been around for a while.
That's common.
Fucking Bussin'. I've heard that recently. Like my roommate uses that. You've heard that ever?
I've heard you say it.
No, I don't say it. I've never ever said
Wait,
Bussin'. She
you
says
say
it. She said it earlier.
Yeah.
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Yeah, you just said it earlier once,
Yeah.
and Auburn says it. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to dox everybody here, but anyways, my roommate says it too. Yeah, so it's a younger thing for sure, but it's definitely like it's in. But I've never said it. It's never been in my vernacular. Bustlin'?
It's basically bustlin', but short.
Okay, because it says, used to describe food that is exceptionally delicious or flavorful. But it could be other. I think it's now being. I think it's being like used. Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, I don't think it's just being like just singly used for that. I think it's now being like applied to other things. It's applicable to other things such more than just food. But okay, so cap, like to lie, we know that because like no cap.
That like a couple years ago.
No cap. Yeah, me too. I only learned that like three years ago or something. Like I didn't know what no cap was. I was like, what? I remember like when I was working at Whole Foods. Actually, shout out Adam Ivan, but it was like in that era. Somebody who worked with us, I think.
Also, I never accuse people of lying, so it's not something I ever say.
Now this next one, I don't even think I'm going to be able to pronounce this correctly. Schwaggy is my. Shugi? Okay, thank you. See, I'm glad we have our urban fucking dictionary on the scene here, because I would like from the streets urban dictionary, because I just am saying I would be looking pretty dumb up here. Like that's the part where I'm looking dumb, is like if I'm pronouncing these wrong and they're like, he can't even fucking say it, motherfucking Chugi. Wait, Shugi? Shugi or Chugi? Chugi. Okay, Chugi. So then there's
Chewbacca with a G.
Yeah, Chugi. All right, so then there's Chugi, which means outdated, unfashionable, or uncool. Probably the kids would all think I'm pretty Chugi. Yeah, we're pretty Chugi. This is a Chugi-ass pod, dude. Yeah, we be Chugi Bakas, dude. We are Chugi Baka. Han Solo.
Shout out Hans Cisneros, Seattle comedian. You can't say Hans without that name popping in my head.
You're Hans Kim Solo, and I'm Chugi Baka.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm proud that I know that's Star Wars. I watched them.
You don't watch Star Wars. I forgot. I know. That's the most blasphemous.
I watched them one.
Are you a Star Trek person though? Are you somebody who likes Star Trek but doesn't watch Star Wars?
No.
Okay, that I would be like. That is like. Those are them's fighting words, son.
I think
them's
can like
are.
I
know it's okay. So you're over here like I like Star Trek, and that's fine. I'm not hating on Star Trek, but I'm just saying if somebody likes Star Trek but doesn't like Star Wars, it's like, bro, like, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not saying the franchise has held up. It's obviously, like, whittled and died. It's fucking terrible today. I hated all the last fucking Star Wars movies that came out. But I'm just talking about the original fucking series, the first ever 3 movies to ever come out. Well, I mean, it's not 1, 2, 3. It's 4, 5, 6 in chronological order of the actual show. The way I
watched it was 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I'm just saying.
5, 6, though.
Oh, so you watched the Anakin stuff first?
Yeah.
Like this was like the second, like A New Hope, Return of the Jedi,
it got better,
and Empire Strikes Back were like fucking okay.
It got better.
I got Star Wars VHS right here for all my peeps. But anyways, it does get better because it's like the old ones were the best ones.
You got your VHS hookup back up, right?
Well, sort of, not kind of.
Okay.
I mean, it's like. We can, but the thing is that like I have to. So my VHS player broke, my last one, or it didn't break, but it it needs to be cleaned. It's right over there. But the cleaning fee that it's just such an analog, antiquated device that there's not really places you can get that clean today or fixed for very cheap. There's one spot that they were like, oh yeah, fucking. They were like, it's a $40 intake fee, and then it'll probably be like $100 to fix it. But they were like. Yeah, which those are only cost $100 at max. I got mine for $10 because my boy Adam Ivan, shout out again, fucking got that shit for me.
Adam Ivan, great artist.
Yeah,
Great
incredible comic artist. He's going to be on the
Musician.
pod. He will have been the pod episode 2 pods ago. So go check that out if you didn't see it. It
Back
should be
when Wes
episode 13.
flew back to
Episode
Seattle
13. Yeah, when I
for
flew
the
back to
gorge.
Seattle. Yeah, it was a fun trip. Fun trip. I think I talked about it on the pod already. But anyways, so
Star
fucking
Trek, Star Wars, something.
yeah. So no, let's keep going through these Schwaggies. Shugi or Shugi, not Schwaggy. I keep
Picard.
saying Schwaggy.
Picard drank
What is it? Shugi?
Chuggy.
Chuggy. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up over there. It's Chuggy.
Chuggy.
Chuggy. I'm acting Chuggy right now,
I'm
not
not.
being able to fucking remember this shit. I'm Chuggy
Yeah,
as
I
hell.
refuse to
My
learn.
references and my fucking lingo are Chuggy right now, bro. So anyways, clout. We know clout, obviously.
Yeah,
you know,
clout's
influence often gained through social media, blah, blah, blah. We know clout. We know cringe. This is a new one. Delulu. Bro, and my roommate says she uses that. Delulu. Guess what that means? Don't even take a gander.
You shop a day shopping at Lululemon.
Oh, you guys want to go for a little Delulu on the
I
Hollywood
think
Boulevard?
Yeah, day Lulu. Lululemon.
That's
should-
better. I like
Yeah.
that better. No, it means that actually your fucking idea of what that is Delulu because it means delusional. And that's
Oh.
delusional. That you would think that. No.
So all comedians are day Lulu.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like, yeah, give it up for these Delulu motherfuckers in here. I'm going to start using that one. See, there are certain ones, like, I'm like, I'll use that. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Just, I probably will forget.
Day
But if I
Lulu.
can remember, I'll be like, oh, you acting Delulu, girl.
I like day Lulu.
It's like, what was that fucking, like, remember in Pineapple Express, the fucking car that they kill the
Yeah.
dude with, and they're like,
Yeah.
De Wulante. What is that car? What do they yell? They're like, De Wulante or something like, and they yell the car brand or whatever it is, like, but it's like De Lulu Wulante. I forget. This joke would be way funnier if fucking I had the reference
If only
here.
we edited and put it in there.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
said
yeah.
Over this.
Yeah, one day,
instead of-
10 years from now,
Yeah.
dude, we might have a production team. But
Maybe,
anyways, yeah. So that's fucking funny. So let's keep going through this list of fucking Generation Alpha slang here. We're going through
So
Generation.
the next generation is gonna be beta. If it's
Yeah,
alpha
yeah,
now,
yeah.
beta.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Wow.
Beta and then Sigma.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Delta Tau. I don't know.
Yeah. So then there's Drip. Obviously, we know Drip.
Drip. It off the top of my head is fashionably like fashionable.
Yeah.
clothing.
Refers to one's
Good
sense of
looking
style, especially when it invokes
I like your
fashionable
drip.
clothing, accessory. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's extra.
That used to mean I like your sexually transmitted disease. I like your drip.
What? No, I mean you like their sopping wet pussy.
Or
No, he's like, I like your snail trail, girl.
drip has been. I think I've never said.
Yeah, just scoot around the
Snail.
floor, fucking like a little snail. Right, fucking devil lyrics into the fucking cement. Okay.
Moving on.
So there's extra. Obviously, we know extra. It's like, oh man, that shit's like
I'm extra.
you acting extra
I've
right
been-
now,
I've
son.
been
Like
called
you be
extra.
acting real extra. Like this whole podcast is extra, man.
I've
Like,
definitely been called extra.
yeah,
a lot.
yeah. I think my fucking spirit animal is extra.
Yeah.
Dude. Like,
That- yeah.
like I have my whole.
Your drip is extra.
I am the essence of extra.
Your drip is
That's
extra.
that's literally like if I had a fucking cologne that came out through Sephora, it would be essence of extra. Like I'm gonna like be sponsored. I'm gonna be putting out colognes with like Beyonce and shit. It's like essence of
No, you
extra.
won't. No, you won't.
Well, I'll be.
That's De Le. That's
De Lulu.
That's
That's Delulu.
That's De Lulu.
That is a little Delulu.
See, I'm already incorporating.
I am acting Delulu. I'm acting Delulu as hell.
That's cringe.
I want to start a fucking company called Delululemon.
Yeah.
Where it's like delusional lemon. Delululemon.
Delusional lemon.
Delusional lemons.
It's sentient lemons that are just really confident and like Donald Trump personality.
Yeah. Delulu lemons.
The Delulu lemons.
All right, we need to write that down so I don't forget later.
Yeah.
Sarah, you take a note.
Capture
Please.
that SEO.
Here's Joey's phone. Take a note.
I don't know my code.
Damn.
This is how you know.
Damn, bro. That's
in a relationship.
that's
or not.
fucking rough. You ain't gonna give your code to your girl?
Oh, she'll never remember it. She refuses to remember it.
Cause she Delulu.
All right, that sounds lost.
Delulu lemons, son. Hell yeah. So, anyways, all right. So that whole thing was cringe. Yeah. We're doing great, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna be fucking. We're gonna be not.
Vocabulary is
We're gonna be
expanding.
not chuggy by the end of this podcast, dude.
Yeah.
By the end of this podcast, we're gonna be unchuggy, dog. We're gonna be unchuggy as hell. Ow. I just hit myself in the fucking tooth with this microphone, dude.
Careful. Don't eat the mic.
That was
literally.
extra, bro. That's
You
just.
tell-
I'm acting extra
Now
as
you're
hell.
forcing it. Now you're forcing it.
Yeah. What's the word
Don't
for
eat
that?
the mic like that.
So phantom tax is the next one, which is that means it refers to the act of taking a bite out of someone else's food, popularized by streamer Phantom during streams on Twitch. During streams.
Shaquille O'Neal did this.
What,
He did
Phantom?
It was a family tax.
What was it? A
dad-
snack shack?
dad-
A snack? A
Shack
shack snack?
tax.
Shack snack. God, I can't get any words out. I fucking stepped on that joke. What? Here, let me start it again. Say it again. Shaquille O'Neal. It says start from there. 1, 2, 3, action. Come on, go. All right, we'll take it again. 1, 2, 3.
Shaquille
No. Again. 1, 2, 3, action.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Did that.
Did
Here,
that.
one more time. He needs the line.
What line?
The line is Shaquille O'Neal did that. Okay, where you go? 1, 2, 3. From the top. You need money?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Breathe.
did that.
No. 1, 2, 3, action.
Shaq did that.
No, you can't say Shaq.
Shaquille
No.
O'Neal did
All
that.
right, 1, 2, 3, action.
Shaq did that.
No, you say
Shaquille
you're
O'Neal.
getting
I
farther
say
from.
both.
You just it works with the joke.
Just
you have
wait.
to say
Just
Shaquille O'Neal
I say it
did
after
that.
I say
That's
Shaq
all. That's all you
said
gotta
that.
say.
Okay,
so easy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, action.
Shaq said that.
No!
Shaquille O'Neal said that.
No. Please, show me.
I'm
It's so
saying
easy.
it.
No, you say Shaquille.
No, I'm saying that after I say the original.
Don't say-
You just have to wait.
No,
You
but
have to
don't say
listen.
Shaq. Just say
Why?
Shaquille, because the way
I
you
have to
said
say
it,
both.
well, dude, we have the tape. We can go back and see. You said Shaquille O'Neal did that, and then I was
Lower
gonna
your
say,
volume.
what was that? A
You have a
snack shack?
microphone.
I know, and that's why we can scream because it's properly EQ'd. It's not gonna be hurting people's decibels.
That's a new thing.
It's a new thing. For the last 4 podcasts.
Yeah, they've been
we've lost
unlistenable.
yeah.
I don't do any work with this is all Wes.
Yeah.
Wes is doing all of
Remember
the
that,
technical
lawyers.
work.
Lawyers, put
Yeah.
this down. Remember that when this podcast blows up, I want that noted. Clip it.
All the lawsuits.
I want to clip it.
All the lawsuits.
Yeah,
go to him.
when we do our
Go to
fucking
Wes.
when we do our distribution of wealth, clip that. I do all the things. Joey is just a funny voice, but I
I'm
am.
the face,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
I'm just the face.
All right, so we're gonna do it from the top. Shaquille O'Neal did that. 1, 2, 3, action.
Oh, Shaq did that.
No.
Shaquille O'Neal did that.
Oh, what was that? A Shaq snack?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool. But wait, what
You
was
didn't get it right. It was
a
the-
Shaq snack?
It was
Yes,
a
I did.
tax. It was a food tax because he's like, I'm the dad of the family, or whatever. I'm gonna eat your little bite of your sandwich or whatever. Like that's sort of it's kind of biting off of that. No pun intended.
Phantom tax. He was gonna
No
eat the
pun
bite.
intended. Phantom's biting off of that.
Oh, he's sandwich biting, dude.
All right, that was loud. You got loud.
Hell
You
yeah.
could not wait for the second set. You finally did it though. You finally let
I
me
was
say.
channeling. I was channeling my inner Bobby Lee, dude. I was channeling some bad friends energy there.
Oh, it sounded
Chemistry.
like you were channeling King of the Hill, Bobby.
I'm not. I've watched some King of the Hill because one of my roommates watched it, but I haven't watched a lot of it. So.
I never watched it
Not
because
really
I grew up
anything.
in Maine, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm averse to hillbilly stuff because I don't want to be like stereotypically like farmer hillbilly.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
literally avoided watching King of the Hill because of that. But
Hillbillies of Beverly
it's a great show.
Beverly Hillbillies.
That's a good show.
Beverly Hillbillies. Okay, yeah. So there's Phantom Tax. That one's dumb. Fucking kind of like the Shack Snack. And then next we have Facts. Shack Facts. Shack Snack and Shack Facts. Then we got Facts. Like people are like, oh, if you say something like, "Oh man, that chick is super bomb," he's like, "Facts."
Yeah.
Or like, "Oh, like I
That's
fucking."
for a while.
Like I love like Kanye's new album is the best album, or like what Kanye said about the Jews was actually pretty true. Like facts. Yeah. Like
I would say
facts.
truth. My friends would say truth growing up.
Truth. Yeah, but now facts is it's facsimilated its way into the lexicon. Is facsimilate a word? I think that's a word. Facsimilate. Did I use that correctly?
Yeah.
It's facsimilated its way into the lexicon. Yeah, because it's facts.
Now you sound like Ron Howard.
Facts, dog. Facts. It's facsimilated. It's facsimilated its way. All right.
Okay.
So then there's finna. Like, oh man, I'm finna end this podcast real soon.
That's also been a thing for a while.
Yeah, that's been around. I think I say it kind of wrong though. Like
I don't
finna.
say these things.
I say it more like, or like, is it Fina? I'm Fina, like Mike Feeney, like Mike Fina. I'm Mike Fina. Be rapping with Brendan Sack. You guys even know who Mike Feeney? No, Mike Feeney is a good comic from
Professor
New York.
Feeney.
No, he's a New York comic. Mike Feeney, Brendan Saglow, Mike Cannon. They were all on a podcast called What's the Scenario? And now Brendan Saglow has a new podcast called
Saglow's very funny.
Called fucking Sag Daddy the God. The Pod. Sag Daddy the Pod. Because his rap name is Sag Daddy the God. So then his podcast is called Sag Daddy the Pod.
He has a rap name?
Yeah, dude. Have you never heard Brendan Saglow rap?
No.
He's amazing. I'll show it to you after this. He's actually a fucking incredible rapper. Like, he does it jokingly. Like, he kind of clowns.
But he has skill.
But it's incredible. He's so good. Like, he's a fucking really good rapper. You're like, oh, fucking Sags can fucking rap, dude. Like, it's sick. I wish he would do more. I wish he would perform it a little bit and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a UK or something like that. There's a comedian that does like improv freestyles. I don't know if you've seen that guy.
No.
But he'll take stuff from the audience and then just.
That's like what one of my old bandmates would do a lot, like during like in.
But
like,
he does it he's
he's like doing it
talented.
off
It's
this
like,
show. I mean, my ex bandmate was really talented too. It was like crazy good, but he was a fucking dick. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck that guy though. I'm just kidding, playing. So, anyways, the next one is Fire. You know, we've heard Fire forever. That shit's fire, son. That shit's fire. Every time I use any of these, I have to say son after it, so I sound a little blacker.
I'll never say it because I'm not.
I'm like, yo, I'm finna chill, son. This shit's fire,
I won't
son.
even say facts is black to me.
Facts. Yeah, well, all of these, come from a bit of like an urban, lingo, fucking urban kind of. What is the
But I think like
terminology?
Everybody uses it now.
No, people
like,
do, but I'm just saying
are
it
like
comes
facts
from the fucking hip hop world and the black world and stuff, and then it goes to the colleges and to it through through fucking social media and stuff. It filters to all these other places, all these other communities, which then start parodying it because they're like, oh, I want to sound like the cool fucking drill rappers in Chicago. I want to sound like the fucking badass fucking southern rappers in fucking Atlanta. I want to sound like whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's like it pervades the culture. I think I'm just trying to use all these big words, and then I'm like, that's not pervades. It fucking injects itself into the culture. You know what I mean? It like puts itself into different places, and then it's parroted down to like, oh, the young white kids who are like using TikTok or whatever.
You use it though. You use the new language.
I don't use that much. No, I don't really use it. Like, because it's not like I'm like intentionally like trying to like fold it in. What happens is unintentionally I'm around it enough that then it starts to become part of my words, but it takes a long time for like a new terminology. Like I'm not gonna say bet, but I say fire. I will say fire. I've said like, oh, that's fire. Like that shit's fire. But I never. So I'm saying that's a perfect example. Like I didn't start saying fire 10 years ago. I wasn't like, oh, that shit's fire, dog. But then after enough people say it, then I become to be like, oh yeah, that's fire. Like, oh, that's fire. But I'm not going to be like glow up. This next word here, like glow up, is a significant transformation for the better. Like, she needs a glow up. Or like, here's an example. Sarah cut her hair and got new glasses. She totally had a glow up this summer. Like, I'll never use that. That's weird. Like, oh, Sarah. Hell yeah, there you go. You got a glow up. But then goat is the next one in here. Goat. Which fucking obviously, classic, we've heard goat. That's so overused at this point and annoying. Gucci, that's been fucking slang for good or cool for so long. Like, that one's ghost to disappears to ghost somebody. That's been fucking around for so long. Ick. I mean, is that even like ick? Doesn't seem like something new. Like, oh, ick. Like, I'm like, that's kind of seems like antiquated.
Gives
like,
me the ick. Yeah.
Gives me the ick. Giving me the ick. I guess giving me the ick. It's giving is definitely pretty new. Like not new, but it's like, you know what I mean? I've heard that for a long time, but I've never used that. It's just like, oh, it's giving. Like you never heard that? It's like in an example, like it's like everyone's dressed so nicely for prom. It's giving meta gala. Like it's like giving those vibes. Like, but it's like shortening that or whatever, right? Am I using that right, Sarah?
Definitely.
That's Met Gala. Oh, Meta Gala. It is gonna be the Meta Gala, dude. It's about to be. They're about to do that shit in virtual reality. It's gonna be the Meta. Yeah, it's gonna be the Meta Gala in fucking 3 years. Like they're gonna be like, we could just fucking Oculus ourselves there instead of having to take a car, go all the way downtown, find parking. Like they're just gonna all be fucking hologrammed in there. You see all the 100 celebrities that are invited to be like holograms in the front row.
VR is pretty bad.
Yeah, I've never tried it actually. I've never done any VR.
Gotta get
on. Then lit. Obviously, lit has been.
Fire.
Lit has been there for a while. Like, oh, shit's lit. Like, I've even said that. Like, I've been like, oh, it's lit. Like, but like,
you say it,
I have said
it with
that.
a retard tone.
Yeah, it's lit. Everything's so lit here, dude.
Speaking of, not to there's a short film about a world where everybody has Down syndrome and then one boy doesn't have Down syndrome.
Yeah, it's called Idiocracy.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a short film about it. It looks incredible. It sounds very much like what you're saying right now.
It's Luke Wilson.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
I thought you were going to say that was a good joke. I was like, thank you, dude.
No, never.
I was like, dude, thank you. I was like, I really needed that. I was going to kill myself after this podcast.
Well, don't do that.
You're like, I need you. We gotta be successful before you kill yourself.
We had like 60 views. We're really ramping up.
Yeah, shout out to our number one fan, Stacy, probably our only fan. We're gonna start an OnlyFans for our only fan, where me and Joey touch each other in.
No.
Wait, you don't hear me out.
No.
Yeah, you hear me out. We're gonna touch each other.
Nope.
With 60-foot poles. So we'll be 60 feet away from each other.
Still no, that sounds too difficult.
Yeah, but we're gonna stab each other.
Nah, not
with knives.
I'm okay.
All right, well, we'll talk about it. We're gonna discuss it after.
Wes is getting his real emotions.
After the podcast, we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna see because
this is the beauty of live podcasting. Wes is like, I want.
This isn't live. This is pre-recorded.
But this is in the moment. You're thinking about it live.
Okay, Ramdas.
You're like, I want to stab you.
Be here now. Much chill, dude.
I mean, you chill. You're the one that said you wanted to stab me.
Dude, I'm a fucking you know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Not
gonna
stab me.
I'm an intergenerational.
I can't scoot
murder.
away. The room's too small.
I'm gonna intergenerationally murder your babies, dude. I'm gonna I'm gonna fucking murder. I'm gonna stab your baby's baby. So what I'm gonna do is when you have a child or son, we have a daughter or a son. I'm going to follow them around. And then as they grow older, I'm going to move town from town with them. Like, they won't know me. I'll just watch them from the shadows. And then I'm going to become a doctor. I'm going to go to medical school. I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm gonna go to medical school. No, listen. This is a bit that I'm trying to work on, but I'll just do it on the podcast. I'm gonna go to medical school. I'm gonna train as a decorated doctor. I'm gonna be the only doctor in their town, the only physician that can do the fucking birth, whatever that can. I don't know the words for it. I haven't gone to medical school yet, so obviously I'll be better at the terminology once this all happens. To deliver the baby. Thank you, fucking doctor scientist over there. All right, Jesus Christ. Anyways, fucking yeah, I'll be the only fucking decorated doctor in the area that can deliver the baby. I'll be their only doctor on call. I will deliver the baby perfectly too. I'll do a fucking amazing job of it. And then no, don't question that. You're not. He'll be dead by that doctor scientist, grandfather death, and then fucking I will, and then your son or daughter will have their baby. Shh. Hold on. Listen to this. They'll have their baby. I will I'll deliver the baby, and then as I'm delivering it, I'll use the umbilical cord to strangle the baby, and I'll be stabbing it to death with a fucking loose catheter that's just floating around the fucking doctor's office.
This is a joke?
No. This is reality, bro. And then as your fucking son or daughter who just had their baby delivered and then murdered in front of them is like, why are you doing this to me? I'll be like, because your grandfather fucked around and you had to find out.
Nobody laughed.
Yeah, nobody ever laughs at my jokes, but I walked half the crowd, so it worked. That's what I'm going for, dude. I'm trying to fucking walk crowds of people and lose clubs money. No, I'm just kidding. This is a joke. These are jokes.
No,
please hire me. Please book me.
If you go to some open mics, though, it does seem like
I never
that's
would.
the strategy of some people that go up.
That's what I would say about you. You fucking psycho.
What are you talking about?
You're like, I don't care if I bomb. I'm just gonna go bomb.
No, I think I'm comfortable enough that I'm at least making a connection for at least half the stuff I'm saying. It's not like I miss that much.
No, I'm joking. All right, let's keep going through these fucking words. This is a good segment, dude. This shit's taking us a while. But we're in the L's, so we're getting down. So low key, obviously you heard that. Like, I low key gotta leave soon.
Leave? No?
You can go. Right. I mean, you can go. I can finish this shit by myself. Yeah. 1:15.
Yeah.
All right. We'll end.
How many words are there?
All right. Let's see. We'll speed through the rest of this. All right. We'll just speed through. All right. Low vibrational. That's gay. Mid. We know what mid is. That's like, oh, shit's fucking mid. This podcast pretty mids. You know what I'm saying? Like, mood.
Low.
That's low mids. Not high mids. Mood is like fucking like example is like see a picture of a kitten tucked in bed. Mood. Oh, so it'd be like. It would be like, shut the fuck up. Your fucking commentary here, just laughing in the corner, is it's not helping. I'm just kidding. It's something I would say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. People say it. I know. I thought you were laughing because I'm using it incorrectly, and you're laughing at my incorrect use of it. I'm like, damn it! All these fucking young kids are gonna think I'm so chuggy. Did I say that right? Chuggy? Come on.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. Mood. All right, peep to observe. Like, I'm going to peep that shit. Hopefully you guys peep the podcast, like and subscribe.
Peep the whole scene.
Yeah, peep the pause. Peep the different pods.
That was Outlaws.
Period.
Outlaws have peep.
This podcast is fucking tight, actually. Period.
Peep the whole scene.
So that's how period works. Like, it's just like a period. Oh, we found your favorite, Riz. Oh, definition. Charisma. No, I'm just kidding. The charm or magnetism that captivates others. That's what it says on there. But I'm not saying that that's how the kids are using it. I'm just saying Riz is in here. Now, we don't even know where this actually... I mean, this is all on Class Point. Now, this information is coming from classpoint.io/blog/Gen Alpha Slang for Teachers. So I have no idea who wrote this. We'll see. We'll try to go at the top in a second. But anyway, salty. We know what salty is. Like, man, Sarah's going to be salty if we don't fucking get this podcast done and she gets to work on time. No, I'm just kidding. Sheesh. Expression, surprised or disbelief, similar to wow. Like, oh, sheesh. Like, sheesh. Oh, low battery. okay. It's still going though. It just means we're low. We're low. Well, it's good. We're at 48 minutes, so we can just end really quick here. We just fucking shook.
Some of these are like really old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying all of these are like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This might not be that up to date, but there are some that I didn't know. Shooketh, that's fucking retarded. Like, if anybody ever said that around me, I would actually like. I would leave the situation wherever it was. I don't care where. I'm leaving. I'm exiting.
I'm shook.
Slay. All right, I'm leaving. Slay. Like, are you gonna slay that shit? Sleeper. Like, oh, this podcast is a sleeper.
Cosby.
It is. You guys are sleeping. Cosby. Snatched. I never heard that one. I never heard Snatched. Like, you're looking exceptionally good or stylish.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I've seen Snatched.
Yeah, I've heard the fashion term snatched.
Like, oh,
you
looking snatched. Oh, I've never heard that. I've never heard that one.
Show straight.
Squad. Yeah, we got the squad here. I use squad. Stan. That's got to be from the Eminem song, because it's like to be an avid and enthusiastic fan of something, or something. So I'm guessing that derives from the Eminem song. You know, I'm such a stan of Taylor Swift. I don't know. I feel like that's from
Stan Marsh, South Park.
Well, no, but Stan. You know the Eminem song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so sus. Sus, we know sus. Everybody uses fucking sus. Suspicious. I mean, I don't. Suspicious. Suspect. Tea. I feel like that's old as fuck. It's like, oh, spill the tea. That's like.
I learned that
that's
recently.
so old.
Again,
really?
I had no
I feel like that's
idea.
so old.
That's
I feel like that's like antiquated.
I learned from a gay
thirsty.
teacher.
Thirsty. People could say. People say I'm very thirsty. I'm just kidding. No, it's not
You're
thirsty.
Of course thirsty.
No, yeah, it's like yeah, fucking pussy thirsty. But no, I'm just kidding. Vibe.
No, you're not.
I mean, no, I'm always thirsty. I'm definitely I'm a dog. No, vibe check, vibe check, vibe in, woke, and yeet. Oh, we got to the end. Those are the last ones. Vibe check, vibe in.
Everyone says vibe.
Woke
now, yeah.
and yeet. Yeet is a slang term.
Yeet.
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 Yeet. And there's that rapper named Yeet and shit. So, yeah, the evolution of slang, man.
Yeah.
Evolution of slang. Well,
doesn't yeet mean to throw it though?
What?
Yeet is like to throw the thing, throw something really far.
No.
To yeet it.
What?
That's new terminology.
That's
yeet.
old. Or
No,
are you
yeet
making
is
that up?
No,
A slang term used to express excitement, approval, or emphasis when throwing something. Both what the fuck?
I was right.
Damn, what the fuck? Completely proved wrong.
Yep.
What the fuck? I thought it was like a yeet, 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 because there's that fucking, because there's that SNL sketch with Pete Davidson and fucking Shia LaBeouf, or not Shia LaBeouf, but what's the dude from Wonka and fucking Dune? Timothy Chalamet, fucking Chalamet. It's Chalamet and fucking which he gave a bunch of STDs to all the fucking people, like the girls he went to theater school with.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
He gave a bunch of like chlamydia. He gave like large chlamydia outbreak or some STD. I forget
if
what
they
it
wanted
was.
to have sex.
Gonorrhea. Yeah, it was a curable one, but it was still like he passed that shit around. Like yeah.
Well, they were equally responsible because they wanted to have sex.
Oh, no, I'm sure he was a hot little slut boy. Well, okay. Well, anyways, that's another fucking episode of West Side Stories Podcast. Joey, you can find him at Joey Mejia, Mejia.
Yeah.
And then also Mejia on another thing, Instagram or something.
Yeah,
right?
not the Joseph Mejia.
Or no, Mejia on Facebook.
Never mind.
Joey Mejia on Instagram.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's correct?
Maybe. Probably.
All right. You can figure it out. And then West Brother Comedy. And, share, like, and subscribe. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. All right. Sorry we didn't do an hour, but they got to go. So, peace. All right.